How can you lose weight and build muscle at the same time? Is body recomposition a real thing? We've both been there when we haven't been eating the best and we haven't been training the hardest, and then we see a cute girl that we want to talk to, and now we're in a rush to hurry up and get in shape.
Alright, what's going on, guys? This video is going to be focused on how to lose fat and build muscles within 30 days, and also stay tuned for our glute and hamstring workout. We got a lot of stuff going on, and we're going to help y'all get those glutes and hamstrings right to get the legs matched up for body, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Most people think that it's impossible to lose weight and build muscle at the same time because of how the old bodybuilders used to train, going on an extreme bulk, being in a calorie surplus. They believe you had to be in a massive calorie surplus to build size.
So there's scientific studies that are pushing back on that information. I remember stuffing myself to gain mass, and I gained a lot of body fat, and being in a 600 calorie surplus didn't help. So now being in a calorie surplus does have its benefits. You'll gain some muscle and you'll also gain strength, but it does come at a cost because sometimes you will build a lot of fat.
Yes, guys, when you're in a great calorie surplus of 500 to 600 calories, yes, you'll notice your numbers jump up. I've been in a calorie surplus when my calories have been over 1,000, and I've noticed that my numbers have went up on the bench, on the squat, but I've noticed that my abs have started to fade away and my body fat percentage has increased. So that's why I personally recommend a lean bulk, and so does Johnny B. Johnny B prefers a lean bulk as well. It's an easy way to still put on mass and not gain too much fat because we want to stay lean and aesthetic for the looks of everything. You know, so when we walk into the room, the girls see the abs and the muscles popping, you know? It is possible to gain lean mass without being in a crazy deficit because fat tissue and muscle tissues are separate systems. Most people do think that bulking and losing fat is possible, but only applies to a handful of people. But it applies to more people than you think. Number one, new lifters. People who are very novice in the gym and who are at a very introductory level can see a lot of benefits from doing body recomposition. Number two are people that are overweight, where they have a ton of fat stores, so even when they're in a calorie deficit, they still have a bunch of fat stores remaining, so they can still use those energy systems to really help gain mass in a progressive overload system. Number three are detrained individuals. So these are individuals who were training at a very high and intense level, and then maybe received some sort of injury that forced them to stop training. So when they did get back into the gym, they had so much muscle memory that they were able to lose fat and build muscle. If you realize, most people will fall into these categories, so it is quite common to be able to lose fat and build muscle. You also have to include poor training with new lifters because there are several people that are in the gym, maybe they don't have a proper progressive overload strength training program, or they're on the phone playing around.
So body composition is possible, and here's how you do it. So step one is to make sure to optimize your training and kick in that progressive overload.
Think of yourself as a car. The engine would be your training, gas would be your nutrition, and oil and brakes would be your sleep and your stress management. So yes, guys, you really want to make sure you're focused on that progressive overload, ensuring that you're increasing the weight each and every week. And if you're confused, if you've never been to the gym before, make sure you guys check out my free fitness ebook. All you have to do is email me the word ebook at contentperformance@gmail.com, and that's going to provide you with a 3-month fitness plan that's going to allow you to track your nutrition, get your step count in, and it's going to be a week-by-week progressive overload, and it's all body weight. So you can do everything at home and you don't even have to go to the gym. Also, guys, along with progressive overload, making sure you're increasing the weight week by week, you also want to focus on your volume. So if you're doing 3 sets, after a while you can increase it to 4 sets or 5 sets or even 6 sets, just to really make sure that the progressive overload, that the intensity is high, and that you're getting the volume to really maximize your muscle growth. Step 2 is ensuring that you're focusing on one goal at a time. If you're currently lean and you're a male between 8 to 12% body fat, or a female between 18 to 22% body fat, you really want to focus on gaining muscle. If you're not so lean and you're a male between 15 and 20% body fat, or a female between 25 to 30% body fat, you really want to make sure you're focused on losing weight and getting rid of that fat. Step 3, you really want to make sure you center your calories around your body fat percentage. So if you're trying to gain muscle, you want to make sure that you're in a 5 to 20% increase. If you're trying to lose weight, you want to make sure you're in a 10 to 20% deficit. So this can be anywhere from 250 to 350 calories below your maintenance. Make sure you focus on your macronutrients for your protein intake, because protein allows you to stay the most satiated, anywhere from 1.2 to 1.6 grams per body weight. So obviously the leaner you are, that's the higher you want your protein intake to be. So me, who's 10% body fat, I want my protein intake to be around 1.5 grams of protein. And obviously if your weight is a little bit, if you have a higher body fat percentage, then you want to keep your protein intake low, around 1.2, because your body already has nice natural preserves in it. make sure you're getting your sleep. There are several studies that show how important sleep is, especially when you're losing fat and building muscle. You don't want to lose tons of your muscle by only sleeping 5 hours. You really want to make sure you're sleeping between 7 to 8 hours a day. Listen guys, those are the 5 tips. Me and Johnny B about to go hit this crazy glute and hamstring workout. Stay tuned, let's get it. We got the crazy leg press. We got our feet up high and wide to really hit those hamstrings. And by doing leg press and doing leg workouts, it's gonna allow you to burn a lot of calories. And that's how you're gonna be able to really lose that fat and build muscle at the same time. So that's what we're doing, we working. This is the first exercise of the day. We got a good one, stay tuned. Man, coming out the strap, but listen, I'm gonna be working. That's gonna hit the posterior chain to really get the glutes and the hamstring going. Barbell RDLs always great to really help with my fatigue. It's a great muscle building exercise. Burn those calories and build that muscle. Y'all stay tuned, we got a couple more exercises. Workout complete, man. Workout complete, man. You know we always got to get that work. We hit the glute and hamstring workout. I had Johnny B with me. Johnny B looking good, man. We looking good. We pumping, getting the glutes right. So listen, guys, those are intense workouts. Legs is a great tool to really help you burn a lot of calories. That's how you're going to lose a lot of weight and build muscle. And the question is, can you lose weight and build muscle at the same time? And you can, guys. You just have to stick to it. You have to be really meticulous about how you're training. So obviously, you know, guys, I'm a little bit leaner, as you can see. So my protein intake is going to be 1.5, 1.6. But if you're a little bit on the heavier side, I recommend doing 1.2 grams of protein. And listen, guys, just to help you all out, I'm going to provide a link in the description below. All you're going to do is click that link and input your height and your weight. And it's going to give you a breakdown of your macronutrients, which is a breakdown of your protein, fats, and carbs that you need to really lose weight and build muscle. And you guys have to work at it and keep being patient, guys. So we going to keep working, man. Johnny B, thanks for coming out. Thanks for putting on. Johnny B ran a workout today, as usual, and we get into it, man. We getting these results. So listen, if you haven't already, man, make sure y'all follow me and Johnny B on Instagram, and also make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification buttons. I got videos and lives coming out where I'm inside the kitchen each and every single day. So make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit that notification button, and stay tuned, man. We're gonna keep working at it. CP Nation, we out.